That would be pretty rad. Let's go.
What is he doing here?
What? That was like no previously on. Baby. That was too slow. How do you like eating your jellyfish? What? I don't want to eat a jellyfish. Pickled, I guess. But I don't want to eat a jellyfish. Sounds very unappealing. Alright. Add a rabbit.
That's Addo Rabbit.
Yup, true.
How do you know?
Oh, well...
Because Mizuki is collecting the merch?
No! Duh.
Smug. Smug aura.
Ryuki, don't look under that rug.
Huh? I immediately looked under that rug. Cooking magazines were hidden underneath. Okay. Speaker. X-ray.
Looks like there's something inside.
Porno mags.
Magazines. There are a lot of them.
Mr. Date, those magazines and the speaker.
Oh, those. Those are, academic journals I collect as a hobby.
Why would you put them inside the speaker?
Because they're expensive limited editions. What if a robber broke in and stole them, huh?
Hmm. Suspicious. Yo, the corkboard.
Date, the hard drive was full again. I had to make space, so I deleted all your cuckold.
Oh, Jesus! Date? Explain?
First, I told you, those are husbandry videos. Second, why? Why did you do that?
They probably weren't husbandry videos.
No, Date!
Nope.
Date, you're watching cuck porn again? Unacceptable.
Ryuki, it's not a bra. It's just a lighting fixture.
I know that.
You hungry or something? Sorry, but there's only a can of beer and some Cleone in there.
Why
What's
Cleone?
What's
I keep
Cleone?
them as pets.
Huh? What's Cleone?
Mizuki, you get in that pot with tomatoes sometimes, don't you?
I'm not a zucchini.
Pout. It's not my thing, Jinx, but I guess I won't shame him.
She'll only be carrying that for another month or so.
Hey, don't I always tell you not to hang your clothes there?
Hello,
Your
I'm
old
glad
people
you're not
smell getting
dead.
on my stuff.
I told you I can't help it. So what if I like oatmeal?
Dude, oatmeal's
Mr.
pretty
Date,
good,
I
honestly.
don't think that's what she said.
I like oatmeal.
Wow, Mr. Date, you can lift this?
That's Mizuki's.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah,
right.
she's
That's not that
beefy.
surprising. We did just see her in action.
Alright, clicked on all the stuffs. Alright, talk to me. Do you have a boyfriend? She's 12, dude.
Excuse me?
Miyuki, you better not be getting any funny
She's
ideas.
12!
No, it's not about me.
Oh, I'm asking on Shoma's
about
behalf, I
Shoma.
see.
I thought you and
God
him are
damn,
kind of a
Jinx,
nice
that sounds
match.
like one hell of a
If you don't have
schedule.
boyfriend, why don't you and Shoma?
What?
Hope you're
Are you
doing
stupid?
alright.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's inexplicable.
Even if you're busy.
Impossible. Even if I were to reincarnate 100 million times, the possibility of that happening.
Oh, he's really going for it.
Here.
What?
It's chocolate. Deligura chocolate. Because it's Valentine's Day and all.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Would you look at that? Shoma's a ladies' man. Makes
Oh my
sense
God.
considering he's got my blood in him.
Shoma can't catch a break, but he got chocolate, so it's okay. Strained back, that sucks. Why were you in the warehouse district, Mizuki?
Well, Date...
Yeah, I asked her to help. I couldn't get there right away, so I sent Mizuki instead. I told her not to start the fight until I got there, but...
Not like I had a choice. Shoma was about to be taken away in that van.
Thanks.
For what?
If you didn't show up when you did, I don't think we could have saved Shoma. So...
Don't sweat it. That was nothing to me.
Alright, Date, you're up next. Or are you at the warehouse district?
I contacted him before going to the warehouse district. It's always good to have allies backing you up, right?
But Mr. Date is on vacation.
If my precious subordinate is in trouble, I'll come flying to the rescue.
Thank you.
What a champion.
You've always been so good to me. I've always wanted to repay you somehow. But
Don't worry about it. As long as I have breath in my lungs, I won't need your help. But when I die someday, I'll need you to do me a solid.
Delete the hard drive?
When I die, I should wipe the hard drive on my computer.
How about I bust it open for you right now?
No, please don't.
Thank you, Date. What was with your burst of power during that fight?
Oh, that. It awoke in me in 3rd grade.
Third
I was walking
grade.
alone through a deep forest behind my elementary school. It was my shortcut to get home. When suddenly, inside a depression behind some bushes, I noticed a lone magazine. It was a porno mag someone threw away. The pages were all crusty and whatnot.
Ooh.
I crouched down, and my heart was pounding in my ears as I turned the pages, using a branch. Anyway, that's when it happened.
Good idea.
I felt a stinging pain on my right ankle. I jumped up in surprise, and there I saw a white snake. I didn't know what kind. I was just a kid. But even then, I could tell that snake had deadly venom. About 3 seconds later, I was out like a light. They found me out there the next morning. I was on the verge of death for 3 days and 3 nights, but I managed to pull through. And that is how I acquired my pornomag powers.
you mean it was a side effect from the snake venom?
No, it was more of a mental thing. I had a near-death experience immediately after experiencing a pornomag for the first time. As a result, Eros and Thanatos inside me, libido and destrudo, they merged together in total harmony. In other
What the
words,
hell?
I've come to be acutely aware of death whenever I get aroused. To put it in even simpler terms, I'm pushed to the verge of death whenever I see a pornomag. You know how humans can exert tremendous power in life or death situations? It's because the adrenaline triggers a fight or flight response. The same thing happens when I see a pornomag. My brain's processing speed increases by 3.6 times in order to avoid death, dramatically improving my reflexes.
That's amazing. I can't believe they actually explained this shit.
Sorry. I know that story was dark. As if I've touched upon a great evil.
You're touched in the head.
You can touch upon my great evil.
Thanks, Toma. So is that the reason you like porno mags?
You nearly die when you see porno mags, don't you? So then why?
Ah, excellent question. I'll answer with a question of my own. Why does a mountain climber seek the top of the tallest peaks? Why does a surfer want to ride the most monstrous of waves? Why do people climb up the highest buildings to do parkour or whatever? Why do they do such reckless things?
For the thrill?
Yeah, it's how they know they're alive. They can experience firsthand the wonder of life itself. That is the reason I continue to climb the mountain known as pornography.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change my last name.
No.
I think that would be a good idea.
No. You thinking about someone?
Yeah, I was just thinking about Leon. I was with him in Golden Yokocho right before I went to the warehouse district.
That's right. You know him too.
I met him when I was drinking at Brahmin. One thing led to another, and we started talking about each other's collection of literature.
Porno
He seemed
mags?
pretty proud of his collection. As two kindred souls sharing the same hobby, we lost track of time discussing our love of reading. We even promised to trade our most precious belongings.
Oh
We've
no.
been sworn brothers ever since. Oh, but that's not what we're talking about today. There was something I wanted to ask him about the HB case.
You've been investigating too, Mr. Date?
I'm on vacation, so I'm just doing it on my own time. I can't get this case out of my head.
What did you talk about with Leon?
Certain rumor regarding Horadori Institute.
I asked Mr. Dante about their discussion.
No matter how
But it
you
was all...
slice it,
Whoops. I can't hit the right button. I'm physically
there's
incapable
no doubt
of it.
that
But it was all information I already had. I didn't learn anything new.
Horadori Institute is involved in the case somehow.
Yes, the Institute and Terror are closely related. The previous incident proves it.
But what's their connection?
The QR video was based on Bats 490. And Bats 490 was created by Nyes on Tokiko's orders. Tokiko knew the director of Horadori Institute, Chikara Horadori.
In other words, Nyes, Tokiko, Chikara, and Horadori Institute are all connected.
And Terror is somewhere in there. Or maybe Terror is the one who's orchestrating it all.
I'd like to hear your thoughts, Mr. Dante.
Me? No, there's not much I want to say. I don't want to confuse you by telling you something that I don't know for sure. I'll let you know once I get a bit more info.
About Aiba.
She still hasn't come home. Supposedly, she's on a top-secret mission from Boss.
She's cute. Alright, Shoma, you okay?
I'm fine. But really, I guess I should thank you. Thank
Probably.
you for saving me.
Did you say thanks to your dad?
I don't need to hear him say it. As long as Shoma is safe, that's all I want.
Good vibes. How'd you get kidnapped?
I was at home, and those people in the suits, they came barging in. Then they made me inhale some kind of knockout gas. When I woke up, I was in that warehouse.
Did they ask you anything?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't remember. Maybe it's because of the gas. I was groggy the whole time.
What was the envelope from Horadori Institute? Told Shoma about the fact that I looked inside Komeji's head, and I saw the envelope containing Horadori Institute's secret documents there.
Can you tell me how you're linked to Horadori Institute?
Shoma, answer him.
Sorry, but I don't want to talk about that.
Uh-oh.
Why not?
Because I don't!
Uh-oh. Now let's talk to Komeji. How's your injury?
Like I told you, it's nothing to worry about. A little injury like this won't bother me now that Shoma's back. Though, there is something I lost in all this. I seem to have dropped something at the warehouse district. It was something very precious to me. Well, anyway, don't worry about it. You gain some, you lose some. That's just how it is.
I'm happy for you.
This is all thanks to you, Mr. Ryuki. And, of course, everyone else here. Thank you all so much.
About those debt collectors.
Wait, Mr. Ryuki. Not in front of Shoma. Okay, we can talk about it here. Why are you bringing this up now?
I was just a bit curious as to why you took on so much debt. Is it related to women by chance?
What?
For example, maybe you're addicted to cabaret clubs.
What's that?
Oh my god, Date.
I thought I heard something. Couldn't just ignore it.
How do you have such good hearing?
Why is he out
He
of
just
breath?
reacts to certain
Coming
keywords.
15 feet
So,
across the room.
What's this about cabaret clubs?
I was just saying that Komeiji might be...
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way I could be addicted to something like that.
Oh, speaking of, Komeiji, I heard you're a regular at Sunfish Pocket.
God
What?
damn, called
A friend of
out.
mine told me you go there all the time. According to him, there's a mermaid there that you're really into.
0.
Ah, so you know. You got me. I'm embarrassed to admit I'm so into maid cafes at this age. But yes, you're right. I go there often. But the money problem has
Oh, he's kind of a
nothing to do
manlet,
with
huh?
that. The debt is from my living expenses. That's just how little I've been earning lately. In order to pay my debt, I had to borrow even more. Before I knew it, the interest snowballed out of control. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this right now. So please.
Alright, Shoma.
I burned it, so I don't have it anymore.
What? Bullshit. He's silent. Alright. Well, let's talk to this lady. Aren't you gonna take off your mask?
No, I will not. Though I guess it would be more accurate to say I cannot. Not yet. This mask is secured in place by an extremely powerful special adhesive developed by NASA. If you try to take it off by force, it would take my skin with it.
Yikes.
What? Come on.
That sounds really bad for your skin.
But you said not yet, right?
Yes, there is a way to remove it.
So why not do it now?
I am a woman of beauty beyond compare. If I remove this mask, blood would erupt from the noses of the 4 men here, and they would die of blood loss. In other words,
What the
I'm
fuck?
saving your lives by keeping this mask on. Quite kind of me. Wouldn't you agree?
Hey, she at least got like little slippers on. You thinking about something?
Time. I'm thinking about the passage of time.
Time?
Time goes by so quickly.
Seriously. What is with that woman?
She helped us earlier, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can trust her. Why don't you take a peek?
Wing-Sink, huh?
Why are you in the warehouse district?
I didn't go there. I was there already.
What?
I'd rather not have to deal with you laboring under a false impression. So I'll give you some information. I've been independently looking into the genome editing research at Horodori Institute.
At Horodori Institute?
Yes. I've been trying to get a handle on the movements of the researchers there. They made their move just a few hours ago. They mobilized a big group of them into the warehouse district. So I climbed on a crane and watched the events unfold.
You mean you were just watching as Ryuki and I were fighting?
Yes, but I realized that if I didn't step in, the old man and his boy would be killed. That's why I helped. Aren't I generous?
Thank you. You thank her too, Shoma.
Genome editing research?
I told you I'd give you some information. That's the extent of what I'll tell you.
Why?
Because someone here may be leaking intel to the Institute.
I nearly told her that's ridiculous, then stopped myself. Because... True. Twinkies!
Today is February 11th, National Foundation Day, isn't it? But the doctor decided to give you a special consultation anyway. You should thank him. But I have to say, the doctor is at fault too. That was a bit harsh. Oh, well, about your remaining life expectancy. This may not offer much comfort coming from me, but please don't feel too down. The doctor's diagnosis isn't always correct.
That was...
She seems to have some sort of illness.
You feeling okay?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
You saw me fight earlier, didn't you? I'm perfectly healthy. There's nothing wrong with me.
I see. That's good. I asked a lot of questions, but what I'm most curious about is the relationship between Shoma and Horodori Institute.
Do you intend to sink?
It's all I can do.
What about the hospital?
How long do you think I can last?
You do realize that you should be getting medical attention as soon as possible?
Yeah, we got shot with a laser.
But I guess there's no point trying to convince you. Knowing you, you're going to do it anyway, aren't you?
Thank you. I'm blessed to have such an understanding partner.
Jeez.
Shoma, there's one thing I want to ask you. Will you let me look inside your mind?
What?
Shoma, I think it's a good idea too. Could you help Mr. Ryuki out?
But This is all out of nowhere.
Why not help him? Ryuki and your dad saved your life. You need to repay the debts you owe. It's just the right thing to do.
Fine. Then...
Hell yeah, let's go. 1:35 in the morning with an untreated gunshot wound. Although I guess if you're shot with a laser, you wouldn't bleed too much, right? Wouldn't it cauterize because it would be hot as fuck? So it might be sterile? I don't know.
The machine looks
Never
pretty
been shot with a
intimidating
laser
seeing it
before.
like this. I'm getting a bit nervous.
But you already have experience with it. There's nothing to worry about.
By the way, about Horodori Institute. We started searching the place. We have the staff in custody now, and they're being questioned over at HQ.
But they're all refusing to talk. It's going to take some time to get info out of them.
Ryuki, about your shoulder.
It's fine. Please begin.
Pewter.
Very well. Ryuki, are you ready?
Yes, I'm good to go.
All right then. Let's begin.
Begin. Brrrt.